Hi, boys. We are going to finish lesson 36 today. So if you can have your workbook out and open. And we are going to work on some operations here. We're going to do some comparison problems like we have before, where we put the greater than, less than symbol in between. But before we can write the symbol, you have an operation here on one side that you need to work out first. So what is the operation or problem here that you're going to work out? 9 take away 2. Okay? So what is 9 minus 2? 7. So you cross off the problem, replace it with the 7. And now what are the two numbers that you're comparing? 8 and 7, right? And which number is the bigger number? 8. So the bigger side is going to go next to the 8. Okay. And now it says 8 is greater than 7. Okay. Next problem. Once again, we have an operation that we need to solve here on one of the sides first. What is the problem that you're going to solve? 5 plus 1. So we cross that off and replace it with, what is 5 plus 1? 6. So the two numbers we're comparing are 6 and 9. Which is the bigger number? 9. So it says 6 is less than 9. 9 is greater than 6. Okay? And I'd like for you to find part 2 in your workbook. And you're going to practice this activity in part 2 in your workbook. So touch problem A. 4 is on one side, and then you have 3 plus 2 on the other side. So you're going to cross off the 3 plus 2, and you're going to write down what that equals. Okay? And then you're going to make the sign with the bigger end next to the bigger number. Okay? So go ahead and do that. And check it. Did you get 5 as the bigger number? So it says 4 is less than 5, right? And if we read the statement the other way, it says 5 is greater than 4. Okay. Touch problem B. You're going to cross out the problem on one side and write down what it equals. So what is the problem you're crossing out? 10 minus 1. Cross it out and write what that equals, and then make the sign. And check it. Did you get 9 as your answer? And did you make the symbol so that the big end is closer to the 9? And read the symbol. Read the statement that starts with 9. 9 is greater than 7. And read the statement the other way. 7 is less than 9. And read problem C in your book, or touch problem C. And you're going to cross out the problem, write the answer, and then put the symbol in between. And check it. Did you get 10 as the answer? Do you have the symbol, the bigger end, closer to the 12? And read your statement starting with 10. 10 is less than 12. Read the statement starting with the 12. 12 is greater than 10. Okay? And last one, D. Go ahead and work D, and then I'll show you. and check it. Is this what you guys got? Good job. Read the statement starting with the 5. 5 is less than 7. Read the statement starting with the 7. 7 is greater than 5. Wonderful job. Okay. Next, we are going to do some renaming. So, what number is this? 86. And what is the simple place value fact for 86? 80 plus 6 equals 86. So now we're going to write the new place value fact from 86. What number are we going to cross out? The 8. And we're going to replace it with a, what's 10 less? 10 less than 80 is 70, right? So we put the 7 up here in the tens column. And what do we do now? So we take away a 10 here, and we add the 10 to the ones column. So then we have 10 plus 6 is 16. And read your new place value fact. 70 plus 16 equals 86. Okay, find your workbook part 3, and you're going to write the new place value fact for these numbers. So touch A. What number? 83. So are you going to cross out the 8, or are you going to cross out the 3? You're going to cross out the 8, right? So cross out the 8 and write the new number above it. What number did you write above the 8? 7. Now you're going to change the 3 by adding 10 to it. So go ahead and add the 10 next to the 3, and this is what you should have. Okay? And how would we read the new place value fact? 70 plus 13. Okay? Touch B. What number do you have? 25. Which number are you going to take 10 from? The 20. All right, so cross off the 2 and write the new number above it. What number did you write above the 2? A 1? Great. Now you're going to change the 5 by adding 10 to it. Okay? And check it. Whoops. Yep, I don't have the rest of them on here, so we'll just read them. So read, what is the new place value fact then for 25? 10 plus 15 equals 25. Excellent. Okay, and you have one more. You have C. And what number do you have for C? 58. So go ahead and make the new place value fact for 58. So you cross out the 5 and put a 4. And then to the 8, you add a 10. And so now what is your new place value fact? 40 plus 18. Great. Good job. Okay. Next, we're going to practice adding 10. All right? You're going to add 10 to different numbers. Listen. What's 10 plus 54? 64. So what's 10 plus 154? 164. Good. What's 10 plus 127? 137. Good. What's 10 plus 125? 135. Good. What is 10 plus 153? 163. What's 10 plus 118? 128. What's 39 plus 10? 49. What's 135 plus 10? 145. What's 188 plus 10? 198. Good job, boys and girls. Next, we are going to review a little bit of measurement right here on my screen. I know you guys don't have rulers. Oh, actually, you don't have rulers, so we can't do that. If you have a ruler, you could practice measuring in centimeters or inches. But like I said before, this is a skill that we'll focus on next year. So you can just go ahead and you can cross out the part 4 in your workbook, because that's not something that we're going to work on. And go ahead and find part 5 in your workbook. And for part 5, you can see that we have some number families that have a small number of 3. So touch family A. What are the small numbers? 10 and 3. So what is the big number? 10 and 3. I'm sorry. 8 and 3. So what is the big number? 11. Good job. Touch B. What are the small numbers? 5 and 8. 5 and 3. What is the big number? 8. Touch C. What are the small numbers? 4 and 3. What is the big number? 7. D. What are the small numbers? 7 and 3. What is the big number? 10. E. What is the small number? 6 and 3. What is the big number? 9. F. What are the small numbers? 3 and 3. And what is the big number? Is 6. Good. Okay. So what you're going to do now is you are going to write down the subtraction facts to go with this. Okay. Remember, when we subtract, we always start with the big number. So start with the big number that goes back on the arrow. So what would the first subtraction fact be? 11 minus 3 equals 8. And what would the other subtraction fact be? 11 minus 8 equals 3. So if you could pause the video and then go ahead and write down the subtraction fact for all the families, and then we'll check it. Okay? All right, so let's check your work now. Let's start with A. What did you write? 11 minus 3 equals 8, and 11 minus 8 equals 3. B. 8 minus 3 equals 5, and 8 minus 5 equals 3. C. 7 minus 3 equals 4, and 7 minus 4 equals 3. D. 10 minus 3 equals 7, and 10 minus 7 equals 3. E. 9 minus 3 equals 6, and 9 minus 6 equals 3. And then F only has one fact, because they would both be the same, since the numbers are the same. 6 minus 3 equals 3. Wonderful job working with me today, boys. You are going to go ahead and do the independent parts next. So you will be doing parts 6 through 13. The top part, you write the symbol between the numbers for 6. For part 7, you're going to write the numbers in order here from the smallest number, medium, and biggest. For part 8, you're going to write the simple place value fact on the top, and then the new place value fact on the bottom. For 9, you are going to do the addition. And 10, you are going to complete the place value facts. 11, you're going to write the dollars and cents. 12, you're going to work the story problems. And 13, you have adding 10 to a number. Wonderful job, boys and girls. Bye.